The boss was killed in the office. David was afraid of being mistaken for the murderer, so he bought a train ticket and fled that night. Unbeknownst to him, there were surveillance cameras in the office, and the police already knew who the killer was. Coincidentally, he encountered the real killer on the road. When the killer saw David staring at him, he thought David was a police detective sent to tail him, and fled in a panic by slamming on the gas pedal. In reality, David was just looking in the mirror. Shortly after the car radio broadcast, the killer stole a black Jeep and is fleeing toward Mexico. This made the killer even more convinced that David was a detective, so he abandoned the car. On the other side, David was woken up by the driver. It turned out his fare couldn't reach Mexico at all, and the conductor had only given him a halfway ticket. To save his life, David had to overcome all obstacles. He walked from night to day. After exiting the forest, he found a black Jeep by the roadside. It was exactly the Jeep stolen by the killer. Since he was already a fugitive, stealing another car didn't seem like a big deal, so he drove straight to a nearby hotel. During check-in, David cleverly used a fake name, but the hotel owner glanced at the newspaper, then looked at the black Jeep, and immediately called the police. Just as David came out of the shower, he saw the news in the newspaper. The car picked up from the outskirts in the morning was reported by noon. The efficiency is too high. Angry, David pounded the wall fiercely, and coincidentally, the killer was staying in the next room, which made him fear he had been exposed. Soon the police actually arrived, and David cleverly wrapped a towel around his head. But the police didn't even bother with him, since he didn't match the killer's height and weight. He thought he could slip away safely, but the hotel owner stepped forward to identify him. Realizing he couldn't hide anymore, he shouted, "There's a naked woman running behind." Just then, the killer emerged from his room, and when the police saw the killer, a fierce gunfight broke out immediately. David took the opportunity to flee, with gunshots popping behind him. He thought the police were shooting at him, so he quickly used a serpentine dodge, and finally did a somersault into the grass, managing to escape safely.